The B-17-423227 in the background with ground crew of the 381st Bomb Group. This B-17 failed to return 1 month later on August 17, 1943, with First Lieutenant Hamden L. Forkner and his crew. A fateful day for the 8th Air Force. The missing air crew report number 661 has the following statement made by Second Lieutenant Harold R. Nietonen, 534th Bomb Squadron, concerning aircraft number 423227.
On August 17, 1943 at approximately 14:15 hours, while flying as co-pilot on airplane number 423118, I saw a B-17F serial number 423227 go down as a result of an enemy fighter attack, which took place at 51 degrees, 10 minutes north and 5 degrees, 0 minutes east. His number 1 engine had a feathered propeller and his number 2 engine was on fire. The entire crew bailed out with the airplane evidently on automatic flight control. First Lieutenant Hamden L. Forkner, pilot of the damaged airplane, waved goodbye to First Lieutenant Charles O. Ohl, who was pilot of airplane number 423078. The objective of this raid was Schweinfurt, Germany.
The B-17 crashed near Teufen, Belgium. The entire crew bailed out over the border between Netherlands and Belgium. 6 became prisoners of war. 4 evaded capture. One of them was the pilot, Lieutenant Hamden L. Forkner. His account in the escape and evasion report number 2192 reads following.
Our target was Schweinfurt, Germany. I was leading the high squadron of the low group and saw no escorting fighters. Shortly after crossing enemy coast, we were hit hard by fighters and lost 2 motors on the left side. No one was injured, so I gave the order to prepare to bail out. We then dropped under our formation. After waiting 2 minutes, I bailed out from the nose. Bomb bay was closed and the bombs were on board. I tried to free fall until I counted 60. When air came appreciably warmer, I pulled the cord. Of the 8 chutes, I saw I was the first on the ground. After landing, I dropped my chute and most of my equipment. I heard motorcycle in the distance and ran about 300 yards to hide behind a hedge. I was in hiding when the nearest chute hit the ground. For 3 days and 3 nights I lay behind the hedge and was brought food by a Dutch boy. On the 4th evening, about dark, a man came and took me to the farm, where he said I should dispose of clothing and shoes. He gave me civilian clothes and took me to where I remained until I was liberated, Maastricht, Holland. Another American Lieutenant S. Alukinus joined me, but 3 days later he was taken away. On April 18, 1944, I decided to move, as I was receiving no help. I decided to start alone, and walked to the Dutch-Belgian border and looked it over. After spotting a couple of Germans, I went back to Maastricht. I asked for help but was unable to get anything, but blank looks. That night I returned to the home where I had been staying. From that time on, no one knew I was there except Alukinus. Even the neighbors on both sides of me were unaware that I was hiding there. I went outside 3 times during my stay in Maastricht. On Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, and April 18th.
A side note of mine. Lieutenant Alukinus is a typo in the report. His correct name is Alukonis, Stanley Alukonis. He was co-pilot on B-17 4237750 and was shot down on October 14, 1943. But this is a topic for another video. Lieutenant Hamden Forkner returned to UK on September 18, 1944. Staff Sergeant Paul F. Scheib, the engineer and top turret gunner, evaded capture and returned to UK via Spain and Gibraltar on November 30, 1943. Waist gunner Staff Sergeant Harry Horton arrived UK on January 23, 1944 with the help of Belgian and French underground. Just like Staff Sergeant Edward Sobolewski, the second waist gunner. He arrived UK 1 day later, on January 24, 1944. The links to the escape and evasion reports are in the video description below. Finally, some general information about this B-17. This B-17 was an F model built by Douglas, assigned to the 534th Bomb Squadron, 381st Bomb Group on May 26, 1943. The tail gunner Staff Sergeant Lin Fu-Chu was of Chinese origin, just like me, the creator of this B-17 YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to watch more videos about the B-17 Flying Fortress and combat reports.